you've never masturbated to pornography? Okay. So when all these images, so throughout the full 5 cyber tips, there was 141 images. And some of them are GIFs. Do you know what a GIF is? It's like a little meme type thing where there's like a short video type thing. There's generally no sound. Yeah. It's a clip. So out of those 141, almost all of them were. So then I did a search warrant, 2 synchronos. Right. And they gave me pretty much everything that was backed up. And in that backup was, pictures of you, some videos of you that weren't materials, and like your guide licenses and stuff. I had PDFs and stuff like that, text message and stuff like that. So I'm just here to find out how those images were on your, because we know they were on your phone because they got backed up. How they got to your phone.
This is Robert Jesse Strand. For nearly a decade, he wore a badge for the Sandoval County Sheriff's Office in New Mexico, a deputy sworn to protect the public, including its most vulnerable members. In May of 2022, that badge couldn't protect him. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children had flagged something on his devices, not once, but 5 separate times over several months. The Attorney General's Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force traced it all back to 1 cell phone, 1 email, 1 man. What you're about to watch is rare. This isn't a stranger getting questioned in an interrogation room. This is one law enforcement officer questioning another, calm, careful, almost courteous on the surface. But underneath that politeness is a methodical takedown, evidence piling up piece by piece until there's nowhere left for Strand to hide. By the end of this interview, the question won't be whether something was on his phone, it'll be how much and how deep this actually goes.
Special Agent Owen Pena, Special Agent Charge Clarence Gibson.
Yes, sir.
I have a search warrant for your residence.
Okay.
I have a search warrant for any electronic device that's on your person.
Okay.
So you need to turn over any cell phone you have. Is this the only cell phone?
Yeah.
Is this personal, or which one's personal? Which
Personal.
One's work? Okay. I'm going to ask you if you want to sit down and talk with us about why we have a search warrant for your residence. This is up to you. It's totally up to you. I'm not going to, we can't force you to speak with us. Yeah. If you want to speak with us, we'll go behind the door here, and me and Special Agent Gibson will talk with you. All right, come on in. Like I said, we'll go behind the door so no one else can. Just go ahead and have a seat right there for me. So due to the fact this is an interview, okay? I'm going to tell you what I do, okay? I do internet crimes against children, okay? There's been some reports of some incidents of some activity coming from your electronic device in your possession and was reported to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I'm just here to get your side of the story. I'm not here to pass any.
No, you're fine.
So, first of all, what you, like everything else, we have to do is call your advisement of rights. Okay? I'm going to give you a page to go along with me. All right? But first of all, what's your full name, sir?
Robert Strand, S-T-R-A-N-D.
Your address, sir?
Bernalillo, New Mexico, 87004.
Okay. And what's your phone number, sir?
505.
And the time now is 9:13.
Yes, sir.
So again, before we ask you any questions, you have to understand your rights. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and be used against you in a court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questions if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you do talk to a lawyer. Do you understand these rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what I just need you to do as a sign is just, all you're signing for is that I've read you these rights and that you understand these rights. Then we'll get to the waiver, okay? So just sign right there.
He's a law enforcement officer. He knows exactly what those rights mean. He knows what it means to waive them, and he waives them without a second's hesitation. This is either a man who genuinely believes he can talk his way out of this, or a man who has already decided exactly how much he's willing to admit to. Watch closely over the next few minutes, because what Strand says, and more importantly, what he doesn't say, tells a very specific story.
All right, so like I said, we do have a search warrant for your residence. Before we go any further, is there anyone currently at your house?
No.
Okay. We don't want to go breaking down your doors. Do you have a key to your house?
Yes.
Can you give us that key
Sure.
so we don't break in?
Yeah.
Don't cut. I've been by your house.
Right.
So I understand there's a gate
Yes.
key. We just don't want to wreck
You're fine.
any of your stuff.
You're fine.
Because like I said, we're not here to and that's the house key?
Yes.
What about the gate? Is the gate locked?
No.
What about you have one dog or
2 dogs.
it's 2 dogs? And they're on that opposite side, so,
Yeah.
okay, we just want to make sure. Can you,
Yes. So, do I have a right to know who's reporting me for what?
yes, I'm going to get into that right now. We're going to get into that. We had to get past this part before we could get to why we're exactly. All right. So, there's a thing called the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. So what happened was some images and some GIFs were uploaded through the backup service. It's called Synchronos, is the backup service for like Verizon and stuff like that. Currently, your cell phone is through your Verizon. So when you first sign up for Verizon, you get this 3-month backup service for free. What happened was when you had your cell phone and you had that service, everything that you had on your phone got backed up. Okay. By federal law, all providers, all of what they call ESPs or electronic service providers, are required by federal law that if they see anything that meets the state criteria or meets the criteria for or looks like for your use materials, they have to report it to the National Center for Mixed Exploitation. So at that point, there was 5, and so what happens when the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children gets it, these reports, they have to look at, okay, where does the cell phone come back to? Who's connected to the cell phone? What emails? And before we go any further, do you have any email addresses?
Voices in the wind. AOL.
Okay. So I will tell you that is the email that was attached to these, and this was also the same phone number that was attached to all those reports going forward. So, so it captures a lot of information. So, like if you log in your phone with your email or whatever, it's going to catch that, and all that stuff gets reported up. In this case, there was 5 separate times. And so it basically lasted between January of 2021 and about March, sometime in March, like March 22nd, March 25th of 2021 is when we got the reports. I'm not saying that's when the backup happened. Did you get that? Did you get a new phone around January of 2021?
I think so. I think that's when I bought it. I'm not sure.
Is it this current phone or is it a different phone?
It's this phone.
Okay. So, it got and are any of your phones password protected?
Yeah.
And this one is your personal, correct?
Yeah.
What's the password on this?
331133.
It's not biometrics or anything, just the pen?
Yeah.
Okay. So when all these images, so throughout the full 5 cyber tips, there was 141 images. And some of them are GIFs. Do you know what a GIF is? It's like a little meme type thing where there's like a short video type thing. There's generally no sound. It's a clip. So out of those 141, almost all of them were child pornography.
Okay.
So then I did a search warrant, 2 synchronos.
Right.
And they gave me pretty much everything that was backed up. And in that backup was, pictures of you, some videos of you that weren't child materials, and like your guide licenses and stuff. I had PDFs and stuff like that, text message and stuff like that. So I'm just here to find out how those images were on your, because we know they were on your phone because they got backed up. How they got to your phone, okay? And I'm just here to just to get your side. I'm not here to cast any. I'm not a judge, and I'm not a jury. I'm just here to get your side story. How did this happen? Make me understand is how this happened.
Well, there's probably nothing I can say that's going to make you understand.
There's probably nothing I can say that's going to make you understand. That is not the response of an innocent man. That is the response of a man who already knows what the evidence shows and is trying to decide how to frame it. Notice also what the detective just confirmed. When he pulled the backup from Verizon servers, there was no adult porn mixed in, no innocent content that somehow got contaminated, just 141 images and GIFs of children, of his own accord.
Tell me you're home alone, so that there's no one else at your house, so that makes me feel a little bit more easier that there's no one there.
Right.
But we are going to talk about, do you have contact with children and stuff like that? I understand you have a brother who has a niece and stuff like that, but we'll get to that here in a minute. I just want to hear your side of how this happened.
I don't really know.
All right, let's just go. So how did you first come in knowledge of these images that were out there, and how did they get to your phone?
Pretty much I was downloading porn.
Okay.
And
when you say, let's just break it into
just everything.
Adult or child.
Adult porn.
Okay.
And
That's how it started?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened? Did you just found it and then got an interest in it?
A little bit.
Okay.
But then everything's deleted, so.
Okay. So do you know when you got this phone exactly?
I don't.
Okay. And where did you get that phone from?
I ordered it through Verizon.
Verizon, okay. So the time frame we were talking about, January 2021 to March 2021, those images and GIFs were on your phone?
No.
No. When did you get rid of them? Exactly.
All.
Okay.
I got rid of all right away.
Okay, and when do you mean right away?
I
just need to know because I want to make sure that the National Center isn't reporting something that it wasn't true.
Right.
For one, and just to find a time frame of when you had those images.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
And I couldn't even tell you if it was child.
Okay.
I couldn't. Well,
Okay. So here's the other question I have. When I did that search warrant to Synchronos, which is the backup service for Verizon, they didn't report any adult with it.
yeah.
It's all child.
Yeah.
Is it what you're interested in?
No.
Okay. So when you've never to child. Okay. So when you were going out and just looking for, how'd you go looking for it?
It's just on the internet.
Okay. So you'd get it on the internet just off your phone? Just on your phone, no other devices or anything?
No, that's all I really have.
You don't have any computers or anything at the house or?
No, if I do, it doesn't work. I mean,
Okay.
you guys can go through my house.
Yeah, they're gonna, I mean, we have to, it's part of this,
Yeah.
the search warrant. Is your work phone pass protected?
Yes.
Well, what's the work phone?
The same password.
Same password, same PIN? I noticed you drove up in a vehicle.
Yes.
Is that your
Work
vehicle? Is there any electronic items in there? No other cell phones or anything? Okay, I'm gonna look.
Go ahead.
Okay, and the sheriff's department's given me permission to look. So just want to make sure that there's nothing for that. That's fine. Is there, when we get to your, just in the side thing about at your house and the search warrant house, are there any safes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you have the combination.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't want, we don't,
You guys can go through anything you want. You're not gonna find anything.
so what's the combos for your,
33, 11, 33.
so same thing, is it just one safe or, and
It's just one, sir.
where's that located?
It's located, you go straight down the hallway to the back door, and it drops down into the shop.
Okay.
It's
So it's in the shop?
yeah.
Okay. You wanna let Jay know that? Yeah, we didn't wanna break
No,
your,
you guys-
we didn't wanna break your safes, we didn't wanna break your doors, we didn't.
You guys can go through anything you want to go through.
Okay. Angelo Nona. So just on the internet, was there any specific other sites that you went to that just late at night, going through your phone, looking for
Yeah,
that type of deal?
yeah. I did get viruses, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like I said,
And you don't remember this time period you were doing it? Was it before 2021? Was it after 2020?
I couldn't.
Okay. Did you ever see those images that of children?
I did see them when I got onto Cloud or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Not Cloud. Whatever the Verizon thing is, and I erased them. I said you can go through whatever.
He claims he was never interested in it, but if that were true, would the files tell such a different story? Claims are easy. Evidence is harder to fake. And here he slips. He admits he deletes everything he downloads after watching it. If deleting is routine for him, then it's no longer about morality. That means he may not have deleted those illegal images out of disgust, but simply after viewing them, which destroys the credibility of his entire defense in one sentence.
So, is there any time that you're alone with your niece?
No.
And what's your niece's name?
She's not even my niece. It's a buddy.
Oh, I thought it was your brother.
No.
Okay.
No.
Everyone thought that he was your brother.
No.
I was kind of wondering because he has a different last name. Alred.
Well, nobody's in danger of anything.
Okay. Well, let me ask you.
I understand because I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
I get it.
So,
But-
because his name's Andrew, right?
Right.
Andrew. You've never been alone with his daughter?
No.
Okay.
No.
And the reason we ask that is because there's
I understand.
pictures
Yeah.
on social media of you guys together with the
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah.
And you know her name? Okay. But never alone.
No.
Okay. Where does he live? Does he live? Someone
He
says
lives
he
on
lives.
Salmon.
Some? Okay. Because we had a little conflicting addresses. One where it showed he lived on Carolina with you, or
Never.
And then okay, yeah, there was a conflicting address.
Do you want me to get into it?
Yeah, just if you want to take him these.
You got it.
I'd send him the pins. And you understand why we did the way we did this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we always have to be careful. I mean, you understand this better than most anybody else that I've ever had to interview or do anything here. So once you saw it, you erased it. Never had any interest in it. You just got it when you went looking for other adult. So were you just looking at it, and then you were you saving any of the feed that when you saw it, or?
I was probably piss poor drunk.
Okay. I mean, this happens.
So I couldn't even tell you.
Okay. So, just to let you know a little bit about what's going to happen with the phones. We have forensic people.
Right, they take it down.
They'll see everything, even stuff that you think you may have deleted.
Right.
And this is I'm just giving you your opportunity to become up front about anything else that may be, that you're not telling us here, that you may want to say different now than knowing that there are going to be full forensic exams done on this.
Right.
If there's anything that you need to change now, or tell me different now.
I told you I downloaded and
Okay.
once I realized that some things were bad, I erased it right away.
Okay.
I mean, I can't deny that.
And just didn't want to do that to you. And then of course, I mean, you've been very upfront. You've given me pins and you gave us safe numbers, so we didn't have to destroy your safes.
I don't have nothing to hide.
Okay.
I really don't.
Okay. Which is pretty much everybody that knew you, that I talked to. You said this is probably how it would go. That you'd probably be just this is being this. Yeah.
Well, I said anything that was there that I seen after, I would just erase it.
And you can't tell me exactly.
I don't.
When that occurred. I mean, generally you could place it around an event.
Yeah.
Was it like Christmas of 2020, Thanksgiving?
I can't.
Okay. Was it 2021? Was it 2020? Was it?
So I got a bad problem sometimes. I drink a little too much.
Yeah.
You know, and once I do that, I kind of just go off and I don't realize a lot of things till the next day.
Okay.
And it's just like.
Okay. You think this was during one of those times?
Oh, yeah. Because like I said, as soon as I seen it, I erase it. You know?
Okay. All right.
Like, yeah, you might see stuff that's been erased on there, but.
Okay. And at least with.
But
if we find stuff that's been deleted,
there's nothing on there.
That's going to give us a time frame,
Right.
at least. So when that, because at least when you delete something, there's a date,
right,
and a time,
right,
that's been when that was deleted.
Right.
It'll also show a date and a time when that was uploaded. So, or when it's downloaded from whatever site you were looking at, and download it to there.
He does mention a name, but it's been censored here to protect the child's identity. We have no confirmed details about the girl beyond what the detective states. But notice how Strand's composure shifts, just slightly, when that question is asked. It's the first real crack in the controlled exterior. His answer is fast, too fast, and the detective moves on, but he noted it.
So we'll end this interview at 9:37, okay? And thank you for definitely speaking with us. And again, I'm going to turn you over to, I think they're going to have probably to speak with you, your chain. as I understand it, they're not terminating you. They're just going to put you on administrative leave.
Okay. So how does that work?
What's that?
So
Sorry.
let's say, you know, like I said, I didn't deny that they were there when I seen them.
Yes, sir.
And obviously erased.
Yes, sir.
How does that work?
We're going to take, so this is how it'll work. We could, I mean, you're right. We could say that you did do it, or you did have it on your phone.
Yeah.
Well, so let's say we see a download.
Right.
The date is, let's say, just throwing out a date. It's not necessarily the date. Let's say it's January, blah, 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 of 2021. Erased a few days later. Oh, shoot, it's on there. No other downloads? After that, I have to believe your story.
Yeah.
Because it matches to what you're telling me.
Yeah.
That matches. So we'll take your forensics and compare it to what you're saying here.
Right.
Because I'm not here to say what you're telling me isn't the truth.
Yeah.
There's no way for me to do that because I wasn't there at your house.
No.
I didn't see that to go on.
No.
And then so if it's this one snapshot deal, and then there's an erase right after, like right after, I'll go forward to my prosecutors and be like, this is what he told me. This is what the forensic showed. That it confirms his story.
Right.
It confirms what he told me. Probably nothing happens because I have to believe what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Now we're also going to look at, was there adult mixed in with this child? If that also confirms your story.
Right.
Okay, it got mixed in with the rest of it.
Yeah.
I was drunk, didn't know what it is. Oh, okay, and it may have got in there. Okay, we're going to look at the totality of everything, compare it to with this interview, what you told me today, and then that's where we go from there.
Yeah, I do have a problem. I get drunk a lot.
Okay, and I understand that, and you know, and I know, in this,
Yeah.
in the eyes of the law,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
being inebriated isn't a valid.
No, I know.
But it's going to be a process. I'm not going to tell you that. It's going to be forensics. See what we got. Let's see what happened. Does it coincide with the National Center's Missing Exploited Children cyber tips? You know, I mean, there was a lot. There was 141
Yeah.
of these images and these GIFs, these little snippet of videos that are child, very young.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at that too. Okay. Due to the fact of how young they were. Okay. I'm going to be upfront with you. Like I said, I'm a straight shooter.
I'm being upfront with you.
Yeah. You know, none of them were over 10. I mean, some of them. So even out there, there's these what we call child identified victims. So somewhere, not necessarily in the United States, but around the world, a law enforcement person met with the girl or boy, whatever, in that video or in that image, and identified that as this is their age.
Yeah.
So it's identified child. Out of those 141, 50 plus of them were identified serious.
Right.
So that, you know. So we're going to look at the totality of everything.
Right.
Just, hey, this is what he told us. This is what forensic showed us. And again, ultimately it's going to be up to our prosecutors what they want to do.
Right. No, I get it.
I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
I was speaking with the lieutenant outside. You do have a work laptop.
It's
Where's that
at
located?
the office.
It's at the office. Do you have a password for that work laptop?
Here, I can write it down for you.
I get drunk a lot. That line is an insurance policy, a way to blame future discoveries on blurred judgment instead of intent. In the eyes of the law, being inebriated is not a valid defense, and Strand knows that. He's a cop. He's filed DWI reports. He knows exactly what intoxication does and doesn't excuse. This isn't an explanation. It's a preemptive story for when the forensics come back and show him exactly what he was looking at, and exactly when.
Is there any questions you have for us?
No, you guys are going to let me know everything, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I mean, if, like I said, if we clear something that we took, we'll definitely get back with you to let you know that we cleared it, and then you could have it back or whatever. So,
I'm just gonna assume I'm probably not getting my phone back.
that's your personal one? Probably not. If that deleted stuff is still, like I said, in the unallocated space, we just can't. There's no physical way,
Right.
other than just wiping the zeroing it out,
Yeah,
wiping
no, I know.
all data out, and then it's a worthless.
Yeah.
It'd be easier just to go buy it now.
Okay, cool. That's what I would need to know.
Yeah. I guess we're done here. We're gonna go look in your unit to make sure there's no electronics there.
Right.
Again, that's totally separate from this search warrant.
Yeah.
This search warrant here was just for your person, what electronic items you carried on your person.
Right.
You don't have any thumb drives or anything like that on you, do
No.
you? Okay.
No, I mean, you can pat me down. You can do whatever.
If you don't mind, just so I can clear it. Because, prosecutors may ask, hey, did he have anything on him? Can you, is that your wallet?
Yeah.
Can you open your wallet for me real quick? Just to make sure there's nothing in it.
You can go through it. Go through whatever.
No, I just want to make sure because, as you know,
There's no thumb drives.
thumb drives and SD cards can be hidden super. And I do appreciate you being honest and coming in and talking to us. I mean,
It sucks because no matter if it gets cleared or if it doesn't get cleared, then this is gonna.
yeah.
That's what sucks.
All right, sir. You're free to go for us. So we'll totally end for sure. And this at every 10:04. Huh?
You want to get the lieutenant?
Yeah.
On May 25, 2022, Robert Jesse Strand was arrested and charged with 1 count of possession of child sexual abuse material, a 4th-degree felony. He was placed on administrative leave by the Sandoval County Sheriff's Office pending the outcome of the investigation. What happens next in this case is something we are still working to confirm. Court proceedings following this arrest have not been fully disclosed publicly. If you have information about the outcome of Robert Strand's case, leave it in the comments below. What we do know is this: 141 files, victims as young as under 1 year old, 50+ identified series, real abuse, documented by law enforcement somewhere in the world, found on the phone of a man whose job was to protect people from exactly this. There are crimes you can't unsee, and criminals you wouldn't have seen coming. The badge didn't protect him in the end. It just made the fall harder. Thank you for watching. Whether you're new here or have been with us for a while, check out one of the craziest cases we've ever covered right here, or one of our newest uploads right here.